Now, if you've seen any of my videos, you guys should know by now that I love Canon cameras. This is the Digital ELPH. This is 10 megapixels. It's the SD770 IS. IS stands for image stabilization. That means that when you're taking a picture in low light and the shutter speed is slow, a lot of times the natural shake of your hands is going to make a shaky picture. It's going to make the picture blurred. I know you've gotten those. You get home and you're like, everybody's blurry. We went to this function with our family. Everything came out blurry. You ever had that happen, Eric? Yeah. Everything was blurry. Well, everything's not going to be blurry anymore because inside here there's actually a floating element that counteracts the shake of your hands. It's an optical image stabilization unit. And don't be confused. You'll see some cameras out there that say digital stabilization. It's a lie. I said it, it's a lie. Because that really, it makes the picture worse. It might give you, it might let you take pictures in lower light, but it makes them way grainier. This one, it doesn't. And it also features the DIGIC III Image Processor, which is their newest processor from Canon. It's faster, better color, and less noise when you're shooting at higher ISOs. Now, the zoom on this is 3x, which is about what I'd expect from a camera this size. I mean, really, this thing is extremely portable. I actually like the black around the center there. That makes it look really sleek and professional. It's got everything I love in a Canon. It's got the Canon glass, which means Canon lenses. It's made in Japan. It's solid. And it's got the DIGIC III processor, takes those awesome pictures. On the back, you can see we have a 2.5-inch screen, so you can see what you're doing. And you know what? Let's walk through some of the features here. Now, when you want to put this camera to use, it's really easy to use. It's pretty much point and shoot, and you're ready to go. Now, there are some other settings here. Here's the way you change from the different modes. We're in the camera mode right now. Now, inside the camera mode, you can access all your camera functions. You can change the ISO. You can either put it on auto or high. Now, high ISO is when you're in really low light scenarios, almost darkness, and the pictures will come out a little grainier, but you'll be able to get some shots you normally wouldn't. Now, over here we have the different flash modes. You can turn the flash on auto, turn it off. Over here we have the different focusing modes. Macro, this thing will take pictures of amazing close-ups, flowers, even text on a page from just a couple centimeters away. It's crazy. And then the normal focusing mode that's good for taking landscape pictures or just general pictures of whatever you want to take. We also have some timers here. You can set your own timer. You can do 2 or 10 second. And then I'm going to go into the menu here, show what we can do. You know what? I need to shoot on superfine. We also have the different quality settings here. Now, if I want to have access to more features, because that's basically, you know, just a few features. It's, you know, turns it into a kind of a point and shoot. I can go into the menu here. You just need to press function here. And the first thing, it's in auto. You can go to manual. You can go to digital macro. You can go to portrait. There's several different scene modes here. And there's even my favorite 2 modes. Actually, I should say my wife's favorite 2 modes. She uses these modes like crazy on her Canon. Color accent. This one's really cool. It'll let you pick one color. That color will be in color. Everything else will be black and white. Then you can do color swap. I can like look at my shirt here and pick that as a color. Then I can look at something, maybe a red or whatever. Anyway, what it'll do is it'll turn my shirt into the second color, so it'll turn it red. We also have all the different modes, all the different shooting modes like kids and pets and that sort of thing. Let's go into the manual mode and I'll show you how many more features we have. Now, when I open up the function menu again, you can see we can change the white balance, we can change the way it detects the light, we can change all the different options here. We can even do some exposure compensation. And when I go into the different shooting modes, well, now I have a burst mode that's opened up. That's nice. We have different flash modes that are opened up. We have all sorts of different modes that are opened up here. We even have we have the normal focusing mode and infinity, so it really opens up a lot more features in the camera. And ISO there, we can choose our own ISO all the way up to 1600. So that's all opened up when we're in the manual mode there. So you can see this camera will work just fine if you want to use it as a point and shoot. If you want to get more out of it, if you want to get really into some of the settings, you can do that. And it's built extremely well. Like I said, it's one of the Canons that is made in Japan. The ones that are made in Japan are always sturdier and they last longer. So that's something to make note of. You know, it's not just a cheap camera at all. It's a Canon. Come on, it takes amazing images. I mean, you've seen just from the images we've been putting on the screen here that this thing takes extremely clean images. And again, that's thanks to the Canon glass. That's thanks to the fact that it's 10 megapixels and it's got the DIGIC III Image Processor, which takes some amazing shots. One more thing I want to mention that is a very cool feature with this camera. it has a technology called face detection technology, and that's a focusing technology. It detects the structure of the face and it focuses on that instead of something in the background. I know some of you, sometimes you're trying to take a picture and your friend's standing here, and instead of focusing on him, it's focusing on a light post behind him or something like that. It's focusing on the VCR, if you still have one. I don't know, it's focusing on something other than them. This one, it'll detect the face and focus on that, and if they're moving around, it'll even follow the face around. It's pretty cool. So you have that feature as well, on top of the fact that it's a Canon with awesome image quality. If you guys do have any questions, click on Q&A. It's at the top of the page. I'll see you next time. For more information on the Canon SD770 IS, go to compusa.com and type C930-1486 into the search box. Or you can call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 1-800-COMP-USA. If you guys have... I'm going to edit that out.